Stuart Rhodes, the leader of the Oathkeepers, received a long jail sentence for his role in the events of January 6, 2021. And while I am not a supporter of the carceral state, if anybody should be getting a long jail sentence, it should be people like him rather than, low-level drug sellers. But speaking of low-level drug sellers, this strikes me as kind of a parallel. Stuart Rhodes was one of the planners behind January 6th, but he was not the most powerful person supporting that violent attack on the Capitol. He was not the most influential person calling for that violent attack on the Capitol. And he was not the most important person spreading lies about the election. If we want to look at those people, who those people were, and hold them accountable, we have to look at the leadership of the Republican Party going up to the time, the guy who was the president of the United States at that time, Donald Trump. But we're still reluctant to do that. It is striking and ironic in a very sad and upsetting way that the same day that Stuart Rhodes' sentence is front page news, there is also front page news covering the Republican primary, which is a battle between essentially election deniers, with maybe one exception, as if it were politics as usual. The responsibility for the events of January 6th lie with Donald Trump and the leadership of the Republican Party, who was complicit in spreading the big lie even before January 6th and in being apologists for the insurrection itself, for the events themselves, and making it seem like it wasn't a big deal afterwards. So it's not shedding any tears for Stuart Rhodes, but there are more powerful people who need to be held accountable here.